dues to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing them.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Portland Lumberjacks and the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go to wrap up a great Sunday of football. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Purdy from the gun. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got him in. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Ihmir Smith-Marsette now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Starting the drive with Allgeier. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
Now on 2nd and 13, Lawrence. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Lawrence. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. The Falcons at 13-2 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Here's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Allgeier. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Allgeier again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Lawrence. This one swung out to Williams. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. I can't imagine we'd see another throw here. 3rd and goal from the 1. Here's Lawrence to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, that won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He completes this to Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that one good for 16 yards and a first. Straight ahead, Walker. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Renfro. Touchdown! Hunter Renfro, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lumberjacks go up by 2 touchdowns. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the end zone is Smith-Marsette. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Got him in. It's Tyquan Thornton. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 2nd and 12, Lawrence. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's got this down to the 35. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first down, Purdy. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. A give for Walker running right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. From the gun, it's Walker. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Ken Walker with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lumberjacks take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 21-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From the end zone is Smith-Marsette. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right? Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. And he gets this to Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Lawrence will throw. That is caught left side by Bryant. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Lawrence going to throw again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Meanwhile, Lawrence is throwing into the hands of Pitts here. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Dumps this one off to Algier.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in court. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Tyler Algier
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
Purdy now to throw.
Finding Walker, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
On first down, it's Purdy.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
There's Purdy on 1st and 10.
And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
This fielded right at the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
From the end zone is Smith-Marsette. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Let's go,
Algier going straight ahead.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 45 on second down, Lawrence. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. DJ Chark, 45 yards. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get out with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Hand off here to Walker. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Powers through it. 95 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient. Followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Myers' kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
From the end zone is Smith-Marsette. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Here's Lawrence. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyquan Thornton, 49 yards, and the Falcons get a bit closer. Extra point by Koo, up and good, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This one quickly into the hands of Landry. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The slot man in motion right. On the handoff, this is Walker. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard to the 39.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations. There'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. 121 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
the gun, Walker with it.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
Feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the leads of better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. On the out route, he's got Thornton.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Tariq Woolen picks it. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Renfro bringing it in over the middle.
And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the 1st time tonight. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll come on to kick this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And here's Rendon. Is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit on the sideline?
Throwing now, Lawrence. That's caught by Pitts.
Oh, and Nelson spaced that lane. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
Back to throw, Lawrence. Short throw caught by Pitts. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Here's Lawrence. Downfield and caught by Thornton.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Lawrence.
toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Coleman. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And some space here. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 15. They'll see the